Fate is preparing an unforgettable meeting for you. You will fall in love and the feelings will be mutual. There are months that pass quietly, almost unnoticed. And then there are months like May, months that feel as if fate itself steps out of the shadows, looks you straight in the eyes, and says, "Now it's your turn." For 7 zodiac signs, this will not be a month of casual flirting, empty conversations, or romantic fantasies that fade by morning. No, May carries a much stronger energy. It brings the kind of meeting people remember for the rest of their lives, the kind that changes your mood, your habits, your future plans, and even the way you look at yourself in the mirror. For some, it will begin with a random glance. For others, with a message, a strange coincidence, a delayed trip, an invitation they almost refused, or a conversation that seemed ordinary at first. But behind that accident will be something much bigger. The most amazing part is this: these 7 signs will not simply meet someone attractive. They will meet a person who awakens something deep inside them: hope, tenderness, excitement, trust, and that breathtaking feeling that life is finally opening a long-locked door. Loneliness will begin to lose its power. The cold distance of the past will give way to emotional closeness, and the heart that had grown tired of waiting will suddenly have a reason to beat faster again. In May, love will not knock softly. It will enter dramatically, beautifully, and with undeniable signs that this is not just another person. This is someone with whom everything may move unusually fast. For some of these signs, the meeting will happen in a place connected with movement on the road, during a trip, near transport, or between two plans. For others, it will happen through work, mutual friends, a family celebration, or even a place they visit routinely and no longer notice. But the ending of this story will not be vague. This is why May is so powerful. The feelings are likely to be mutual almost immediately. There will be chemistry, emotional recognition, and a strange sense of familiarity, as if you have known each other much longer than you actually have. And for some, this bond will move toward commitment so quickly that even they will be shocked. The stars are whispering one bold message. For these 7 signs, May become the month when loneliness ends, not temporarily, but forever. Taurus in May, love will come to you not as chaos, but as certainty. You are one of the signs most likely to meet someone who immediately feels safe, serious, and strangely right. This meeting may happen in a beautiful but very ordinary setting: a cafe you visit often, a store, a cozy street event, a spring market, or even through something connected with food, comfort, beauty, or home. At first, you may not even realize how important this person is. They will not necessarily arrive with loud drama. Instead, they will carry calm confidence, warm eyes, and the kind of attention that makes you lower your guard almost without noticing. What begins with a simple conversation may quickly turn into daily contact, long messages, and a deep emotional attachment. This person will be drawn to your softness, your loyalty, your sensuality, and the hidden depth behind your calm exterior. And you, in turn, will feel something rare: peace instead of confusion. That is your sign this is real. The relationship is likely to develop quickly because both of you will sense that wasting time would be foolish. By the end of May or early June, there may already be conversations about exclusivity, shared plans, and building something stable together. The biggest secret? This acquaintance may begin slowly, but it ends with a powerful realization. This is not temporary love, this is partner energy. Chance of marrying this person soon, 84%. Cancer, May is preparing a love story so emotional that it may feel as though it was written specifically for your heart. You are one of the signs destined to meet someone who understands your silences, your sensitivity, and your need for something real. The encounter may happen near water, during an evening walk, at a family gathering, on a short trip, or through relatives and close friends. There is a strong indication that this will not be a cold, distant beginning. The chemistry will be immediate. But even more important will be the emotional warmth. You will feel seen, truly seen, and that is rare for you. This person may come into your life during a period when you had almost stopped expecting anything serious. That is exactly why fate can surprise you so deeply. They will not be afraid of closeness. On the contrary, they may pursue it. They will ask about your feelings, remember little details, and create a sense of tenderness that makes you believe in lasting love again. What starts as a sweet connection may quickly become a bond where both of you begin thinking in terms of we rather than I. There is also a strong sign of official commitment here, meeting families, talking about living together, or making future promises sooner than expected. The ending of this acquaintance looks bright, not heartbreak, but devotion. Chance of marrying this person soon, 89%. Leo. Leo, May brings you a meeting that feels cinematic. This is not the month for dull romance or half-hearted attention. Fate is sending you someone who will notice you immediately, and not just because of your appearance, but because of your aura. The meeting may happen at a celebration, public event, concert, party, wedding, creative space, or anywhere people gather for fun, beauty, and excitement. This person will stand out. They may be charismatic, stylish, socially confident, and impossible to ignore. Yet behind that sparkle will be sincerity, and that is what will truly pull you in. The connection will begin with undeniable attraction, but it will not stay superficial for long. Very quickly, the conversation will deepen. You will realize that this person is not just admiring you. They are trying to understand you. They will awaken your playful side, your romantic side, and your desire to love boldly instead of cautiously. This relationship may move fast because the chemistry will be strong and mutual from the first days. There is also a sign here of travel, spontaneous dates, late-night talks, and a flood of compliments that feel genuine rather than rehearsed. The secret twist is that this person may challenge your usual pattern by being just as strong as you are, and that balance can create a surprisingly stable union. Chance of marrying this person soon, 81%. Libra. Libra. May become the month when your heart stops wandering and finally finds its answer. You are likely to meet your special person in a beautiful, elegant, or social environment, an art space, a stylish restaurant, a wedding, a party, a cultural event, or through mutual friends who almost accidentally place you in the same room. This will be one of those rare encounters where attraction and harmony appear at the same time. You will not have to force the conversation. It will flow. The smiles will be natural. The flirtation will be effortless. And beneath all that lightness, something serious will begin to grow. This person may have refined manners, a charming voice, and a very balanced energy. They will not rush you in a reckless way, but they will make their intentions clear enough that you feel secure. That matters, because in the past, uncertainty has exhausted you more than heartbreak itself. In May, the stars promise a different story, one where affection is mutual, romantic gestures are sincere, and the future does not feel blurry. This acquaintance has strong potential to become official quickly, especially if both of you feel that rare mental and emotional compatibility from the very beginning. The ending looks especially promising. This could become the kind of relationship others envy, beautiful on the outside, but even stronger underneath. Chance of marrying this person soon, 86%. Scorpio. Scorpio in May, fate is preparing the kind of meeting that does not leave room for indifference. This will not be a mild attraction or a passing curiosity. It will be one of those connections that begins with a look, a pause, a strange pull, and the sudden feeling that something important has just happened. You may meet this person in a place with intense energy, during a work situation, while solving an important matter, at a private gathering, in a place tied to healing, transformation, finance, or even somewhere unexpected, where people usually keep their guard up. And yet, with this person, you will feel the opposite of caution. You will feel recognition. It will be magnetic, immediate, and impossible to explain logically. What makes this meeting so powerful is that this person will not fear your depth. They will not run from your intensity, your passion, or the way you test people before trusting them. Instead, they will move closer. They will look at you as if they already know there is something rare beneath your calm face and controlled words. The relationship may begin with emotional tension, deep conversations, confessions late at night, and a level of honesty that surprises even you. This will not be a shallow romance. It will feel fated, private, almost sacred. And once the bond forms, it may move quickly toward exclusivity because neither of you will want to risk losing something this strong. The real secret is that this acquaintance can end not in drama, but in loyalty, the kind of loyalty that turns into engagement talks, shared decisions, and serious promises much sooner than expected. Chance of marrying this person soon, 91%. Capricorn. Capricorn, May is bringing you a love story that may begin quietly but end with a life-changing decision. You are one of the signs most likely to meet someone through work, responsibility, routine, business, studies, documents, or a place where people usually think more about goals than about romance. That is exactly why this connection will be so unexpected. At first, you may try to stay composed and practical. You may tell yourself that this is only admiration, only interest, only pleasant communication. But with each meeting, message, and glance, it will become harder to deny that something serious is unfolding. This person will admire your strength, your discipline, your ambition, and the quiet reliability that makes you so unforgettable. What will touch you most is that this person will see not only your outer self-control, but also the tenderness you reveal only to the chosen few. They will not pressure you with cheap drama or games. They will come into your life with maturity, patience, and a clear desire to build something real. That alone can disarm you completely. The romance may develop through shared responsibilities, long conversations about the future, practical support, and a growing sense that together you could build not just a relationship, but a whole life. This is one of the strongest indicators of fast commitment in May. What starts with respect can quickly become devotion, and what begins with restraint may end with a ring, family introductions, and a decision that surprises even your most skeptical side. Chance of marrying this person soon, 88%. Pisces, May is preparing a love story so beautiful that it may feel like the universe has finally decided to reward your heart for everything it has endured. You are one of the signs most likely to meet your beloved half in a dreamy, artistic, spiritual, or emotionally charged atmosphere, near water, during travel, at a concert, in a creative space, through social media, at a bookshop, during a quiet evening out, or in a moment when you are lost in your own thoughts and not looking for anyone at all. This person may appear gently, almost mysteriously, but the effect they will have on you will be immediate. They will feel familiar, as if your soul noticed them before your mind did. The connection will be tender, romantic, and surprisingly mutual from the start. There will be a softness here that you rarely trust at first, because you know how often feelings can be confused with illusion. But May carries a different promise. This person will not only inspire you, they will choose you clearly. They will make their affection obvious through presence, care, emotional honesty, and the kind of attention that makes you feel protected rather than uncertain. This acquaintance may begin with sweetness, but it does not end there. It grows stronger, deeper, and more grounded with every step. There are signs here of confession, quick emotional attachment, and the sense that you have finally met someone who wants not just romance, but forever. Out of all 7 signs, yours is one of the most cinematic and spiritually charged stories of the month. This could very easily become the love people write songs about. Chance of marrying this person soon, 93%. Final message of the horoscope. For these 7 zodiac signs, May will not be an ordinary month. It will be the season when loneliness begins to dissolve, when chance meetings reveal themselves as destiny, and when the heart finally understands why it had to wait so long. Some will meet love in motion, some in stillness, some in crowds, and some in places they have visited 100 times before. But the result will be the same, a powerful emotional awakening and a bond that feels real almost from the very beginning. The stars show that these meetings are not random. They are deeply timed. They arrive when each of these signs is finally ready to receive not just attention, but mutual love, devotion, and the possibility of a future built together. And that is the true miracle of May, not simply falling in love, but meeting someone who is ready to fall with you and stay.